guys, I'm here with Professor Ishmael Bentley. He is a black belt under Pedro Sauer. We're here at his academy, M Theory, in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's a beautiful facility. We just finished a great seminar. He had some guests, including Greg Nelson and Jared Fearbender in. And Professor, thanks so much for having me. Thanks for all the, you have such a welcoming team of guys.
Awesome, thank you.
Tell us about how long you've been here and what people can expect when they visit your school.
So I've been here at this academy for 5 years. So we're in St. Louis Park, Minnesota, which is a suburb of Minnesota. So I moved to Minnesota in 2000, and then from 2000 all the way to 2013, I was at Greg Nelson's academy, which is also in Minneapolis. In 2013, we decided to open M Theory Martial Arts in kind of the central metro area. So M Theory Martial Arts, I have several degrees in science. M Theory Martial Arts actually M Theory is a quantum physics term. It's often called theory of everything. So when we open the academy, we want to have a Jiu-Jitsu academy for everybody. So we have classes for people that want to come and learn self-defense, build confidence, discipline. But we also have classes for all the people that want to go compete, right? So we think Jiu-Jitsu should be one big family. So we try to have a place where everybody can come, whether you want to learn self-defense or whether you want to be doing the Pan Ams and Worlds, we feel like we have a place for you. So that's the kind of the theme of our gym, super family oriented. We have a lot of kids that train here, a lot of parents train here, and we just have like, it's a really good vibe in general, so.
Professor has a really interesting background. He started off in Minneapolis developing medical devices,
correct, yeah.
Designing them. So he has like a really cool background with saving people's lives through his designs. And now he's through Jiu-Jitsu, doing Jiu-Jitsu full time. He's reaching out to kids that are across the world in third world countries, helping them find ways to fund a way for them to find Jiu-Jitsu and train. That's kind of what the whole seminar today was about. It was a fundraiser. So we're going to have a whole story about that as well, so you guys make sure you stay tuned for that. And also we're going to have Professor on the show soon, so you get to hear his whole story. But I really like the fact that you've been able to reach out to the community the way that you have. So let me ask you this, how long did you train under Pedro Sauer?
So I started training under Pedro Sauer in the year 2000. So I started Jiu-Jitsu in 1999. I started when I was living in Kentucky, then 2000 moved here, started training with Greg Nelson at the time. So I started with training with Pedro at the same time. So year 2000 when I started training with Pedro, 1999 when I started my Jiu-Jitsu journey.
How would you describe the growth of Jiu-Jitsu in Minnesota from the time you got here until now? Because it seems like there's been a lot of schools.
Yeah. So when I came here, I think maybe there were 2 Jiu-Jitsu gyms in the whole state. And now I don't know how many black belts there are, but I would guess there's probably 30 to 40 black belts in the state of Minnesota now. So the growth has been dramatic, and honestly, every 3 or 4 months, we know of somebody else that's kind of in our network that's opening an academy. So it's growing a lot.
became guests at the academy also. Who are some of the people that you had come through?
Yeah, so we're always trying to bring in as many high-level instructors and people to train with at our academy as possible. So we've had Kayla Harrison was here right after she won her second gold medal in the Olympics. Both the Miao brothers have been here. Both the Mendez brothers have been here. The Mattel brothers have been here, and his brother Rubens. Bia Mosquito was here last year. She's coming back in October. Bianca Basilio was here just for a week. So we're always trying to bring these people in so we can get as much training with them and give my students the opportunity to train with the best competitors in the world as often as possible. So 2 to 3 times a year we'll have somebody come in that has absolutely world-class jiu-jitsu, or Kayla Harrison, best female judo competitor maybe of all time. So.
Well, you've had, like you said, you've had a very long journey in jiu-jitsu. You've had a lot of great people you've trained with along the way. So I imagine that's one of the big benefits of your experience is being able to contact a lot of these people and have them come out.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like the network of jiu-jitsu, I can see it, and on Saturday night I said, I want to have somebody come out for a seminar in 3 weeks, and it's like I send them a message or I give them a call, and they're willing to come, and then we bring them out and we have them here. Sometimes they come for a day, sometimes they come for a week, sometimes 2 weeks.
Professor, I greatly appreciate you having me.
Thank you,
It was
Ryan.
really an honor to be out here and train with you guys and learn from you guys. I learned some great stuff in the seminar today.
Awesome.
If you guys are ever in Minneapolis or in the general area, he's in St. Louis Park, which is a suburb of Minneapolis. So get some training and come here. It's a super welcoming team and a really respected instructor. Highly recommend it, guys. So
All right, see you on the mats, guys.
See you guys. So